$1,620 and $2,700 on a monthly basis. The new SSDI rule in 2025 impacting millions of Social Security disability beneficiaries. I have all the details for you here in the video and exactly what you need to know. Let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, now first off, just to clarify, everything I'm talking about here in this video directly pertains to Social Security disability beneficiaries, otherwise known as SSDI, not to be mistaken with SSI. These programs are very similar, but at the end of the day, they're also very, very different, and the dollar amounts are also very different as it pertains to all of these millions upon millions of beneficiaries, okay? Now, if you are an SSI beneficiary, don't worry, I have a ton of dedicated videos here on the channel for you and more to come, so stay tuned and I'll keep you posted on that. But this one is just about SSDI right now in 2025, and all of you millions of beneficiaries out there that receive SSDI, you need to know these numbers for the entire year of 2025. Very important in my honest opinion, as all of these changed as of the beginning of the year, and I want to bring these to your attention. Now, quick question. You realize as an SSDI beneficiary, you're also eligible for Medicare after some point that you've been receiving SSDI benefits. Now, if you've been receiving for a while now, you're probably enrolled in Medicare and you know how this whole situation goes. But have you gone through the process of trying to find yourself a Medicare supplement plan? Yeah, it's nuts, right? I went through this years and years ago when I was originally eligible for Medicare. It was an absolute mess. I had no idea what I was doing. I actually had a neighbor lady help me. She came over, talked to me about all the different options because I literally had no clue what I was doing. She helped me find a Medicare supplement plan. But again, I had that guidance. A lot of us don't have that. And today, realistically, I still kind of figured out like what's going on here, which plan is best for me. There's so many options out there. It's kind of a mess trying to figure all this out. This is exactly why I partner with Chapter. They are the leading brokerage in the United States when it comes down to Medicare supplement plans, the initial enrollment into Medicare and finding the right plan for you, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, they've got it all. They have access to over 24,000 plans across the country. They'll look at all the plans in your local area, find you the best plan for you, your personal situation, your preferences, the prescription needs that you have, if you need any at all. They'll find you the best plan at the best price with the best coverage so you can see the doctors that you want to see. It's awesome, okay? They'll do that 100% for free. That's the thing that I like about them the most, is that it's free, 100% for free, for them to do all the work on your behalf, find you those options, and at the end of the day, it's up to you if you want to move forward or not. And again, that's just looking at a new supplement plan, and again, amazing stuff right there. So anyway, check them out. Again, I have the phone number there on the screen for you. You can give them a call. They're waiting on standby to talk to you. It's 100% free to talk to them, and they'll go to work for you. Again, I love it. This is great. They're doing amazing things for those of you here in this community. I've seen a lot of awesome comments down below. People coming out saying, hey, I got a better plan, better coverages, and they're saving me a bunch of money. Really cool stuff, which, by the way, keep those comments coming in. I love it. Very encouraging. I really enjoy that to see those comments. By the way, phone number there on your screen. Otherwise, down below in the description at the top of the comment section is the phone number and a link to their website there. Check those out. Otherwise, yeah, let me know your thoughts. I think you'll be happy when you get a better plan, better coverages, better supplement plan, and again, saving a bunch of money, which as an SSDI beneficiary, I think we can all probably agree, pretty important stuff these days, right? Yeah, anyway. So I just wanted to share that with you really quickly. But okay, let's talk about the $1,620 and the $2,700 on a monthly basis with the new rule as it pertains to SSDI right now for the entire year of 2025, okay? Let me share this with you because there's two different categories that this falls into. There's blind and non-blind as it pertains to SSDI beneficiaries, okay? You probably know which category you fall into. In other words, why you're receiving SSDI. I think it's pretty obvious. You'll know your situation, but you got to know which category you fall into because the dollar amounts are very, very different on a monthly basis depending on your reason in which you're getting SSDI benefits, okay? All right, let's start with the smaller dollar amount, the $1,620. This pertains to non-blind SSDI beneficiaries right now in 2025 on a monthly basis. But what does that actually mean? Here's what it comes down to. The earnings limitations you can have as an SSDI beneficiary right now for the entire year. So this is what it comes down to. As a non-blind SSDI beneficiary, you have what they consider an SGA limit of $1,620 on a monthly basis. What is SGA? Stands for Substantial Gainful Activity. Basically what that means is that you can have earnings, gross earnings of earned income. When I say gross, I mean total income up to that threshold, $1,620 on a monthly basis, without any garnishment or any reduction to your monthly benefit, or basically any interference to your monthly benefit. You can have that as earned income. However, if you earn more than that, as in earned income, if you earn more than the $1,620, now Social Security has basically flagged you as somebody that is engaging in SGA, substantial gainful activity. What this really means is that here's what's going to happen. You earn over the threshold on a monthly basis, okay? Now they look at your situation and say, do you really need SSDI? You've engaged in what we've considered SGA, substantial gainful activity. In other words, we're going to really start to question your need for SSDI benefits, right? So if you haven't been put in this situation before, you've probably heard somebody across, SSDI or these, benefits out there. I'm sure you've heard something about this, and I guarantee you I've heard this many, many times before, which is somebody that's receiving SSDI, they typically say something like, I can only work 17 and a half hours this week. And you're like, what? 17 and a half hours? Like, what is that? Where's that coming from? This is where it's coming from, because they've calculated it out and they know that they can work. Again, I'm just giving this as an example. It could be 15 hours, it could be 25, it could be 32, whatever. I'm just making up an example here. They've run the math on this, and they know that they can work exactly 17 and a half hours in this example per week, or basically, 68 hours or so, give or take a little bit, a month, to know that they would fall within the SGA threshold, okay, in this example. That's the point that I'm making, because I know you've heard this before. Somebody says, I can only work X number of hours this week, and it's not like, 20 or 30 or 40 or whatever. It's like some random number. That's why, because they've run the math and they know based on their salary to hit the gross threshold to stay within the SGA limitations is that number. Is that going to make sense? This is what it is. So if you exceed that threshold as a non-blind SSDI beneficiary for now, 2025, gross income of $1,620, your benefits are now at risk. Now, again, I 100% understand. If you are within your 9-month trial work period, obviously, yes, I know, you can earn more than that. There's no limitations. That's different. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking if you are outside of your 9-month trial work period, this is what we're talking about. You've got to be careful about this. But if you have an awesome opportunity to make a whole bunch of money, then I would say you kind of got to go for it, right? So anyway, that's just my opinion about it. And if you risk your benefit at that point, I don't know. Opportunity is pretty awesome sometimes, right? But again, you got to do what's best for you. I'm not advising you whatsoever what to do here. All I'm saying is just please be aware of this number. Okay, now let's talk about blind SSDI beneficiaries. If you fall into the blind category and you're receiving SSDI because of low vision, blindness, visual impairment, loss of vision, whatever, something to do with your eyesight, you would fall into the blind SSDI category, okay? Now, your SGA limitations are different. It comes up at, $2,700. Okay, it's significantly more than the previous category we just talked about. But this goes to the same point here. If you are a blind SSDI beneficiary, you have a $2,700 SGA limitation every single month of gross earned income. What does that mean? Simply means same thing I just explained, which is if you are an SSDI beneficiary who is blind, you can have some earned income up to a maximum of $2,700 of gross income. In other words, total income before expenses like federal taxes, state taxes, FICA taxes, Social Security, Medicare taxes, all of these things that come out of your paycheck or your personal income. Again, if you're self-employed, self-employment income, whatever happens to be, doesn't really matter. Gross income is gross income. Total income before any deductions. That's what it can be, is $2,700. Now, you can exceed that if you want to, but I would say this much. Get ready, because your benefits will be garnished and or completely eliminated if you earn over the threshold, okay? So just be careful with that. Again, same example that I said earlier. You hear people out there that are saying, like, I can work, 21 hours this week. And you're like, 21? Really? Why isn't it like 24 or 25 or 20 even? You know what I mean? Why is that like a random number? It's because of this. They run the math on it. They know based on their salary, they can earn up to X dollars per week or X dollars per month to stay within the SGA limitations. And this is what it is, okay? For SSDI blind beneficiaries right now, every single month, for the entire year of 2025. Okay, these are what they are. These will be in effect through the entire year through December 31st of 2025. And just keep these in mind. Okay, now here's another thing as well that I want to point out. Let's just say right now you're thinking, I'm not working. I have no other income other than my SSDI. This doesn't pertain to me. Well, first off, yes, it does pertain to you, because if you're an SSDI beneficiary, it applies to you. Now, here's the thing. Okay, fine. If you're not working right now and you don't have other income aside from your SSDI benefit, that's fine. It doesn't matter. That's okay. You can do that. But let's just say, what happens in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, and you think, I kind of want to, do something to supplement my income. I kind of want to start working a little bit. I want to start this side hustle. I want to start this small business. I want to start delivering groceries or food or whatever, it is. I want to start working Uber or Lyft or whatever these things are. And I want to earn some extra income. You got to know these numbers now, right? Now it pertains to you directly. It pertains to everybody. But unless you have additional income aside from your benefit, yes, it still pertains to you, but I guess you don't really have to worry about it because you don't have any other income aside from your benefit. But once you do, and again, income is income. It could be selling junk on eBay. It could be selling stuff online, marketplace. It could be, delivering food and groceries and driving people around in your car. It could be delivering products. It could be a courier. It could be anything. It could be working 9 to 5. It could be working part-time. It literally does not matter. Earned income is earned income, no matter what the source is, okay? That's the point that I'm trying to make here, is that there's a lot of times there's this confusion that's like, well, I'm just doing this one thing, and that's not income. It's income. It's income. Yes, it's income. You got to be aware of this. Now, I know I might sound like a little bit really strict on this, but my point is I don't want anybody to lose their benefit by not knowing this information. That's why it's so important, okay? Here's another thing that I want to say really fast here, and then I'm going to end this, which is if you are in the situation where you want to start working, increasing hours, increasing your pay, whatever it happens to be, call Social Security and tell them. It's okay. They don't care. You're not going to be in trouble, okay? Connect with an agent. Tell them your intentions. I'm going to be working here. I'm going to be working X number of hours per week. I'm going to be earning this much money as a salary or earned a monthly wage, or an hourly wage, or I'm going to be self-employed, whatever. I anticipate I'm earning this much. Tell them it's okay. They will help you make sure that you're earning up to the threshold, no more than, and not sacrificing your monthly benefit. The last thing you want is an overpayment letter, or even worse, a letter that comes from Social Security saying, hey, we've noticed you've been working and you've been earning over the limit here. Number one, you owe us a bunch of money back in the form of a back payment, or in other words, in an overpayment, you owe us money back. Oh, by the way, yeah, we're going to end your benefit too because you've been earning too much. Yeah, you don't want that letter, okay? That's what I'm trying to help you avoid right now. Anyway, I hope this helps you. Again, if you're looking for a Medicare supplement plan, anything like that, if you want guidance on that, again, connect with my guys over at Chapter. Amazing partnership here on the channel. They're just doing such amazing things for those of you here in the community. Again, SSDI, seniors, people with disabilities, people living on Social Security. If you're enrolled or eligible for Medicare and you need a supplement, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, whatever it happens to be, they're doing all this grunt work. I mean, they're doing all the work on your behalf, looking up all the different plans in your local area and finding the best ones for you in your personal situation. Not everybody needs the same plan. I guarantee you that. All of our needs and what we are looking for on the personal preferences side is very, very different, and they'll do all that for you. Anyway, phone number there on your screen, otherwise link down below in the description or the top of the comment section to their website, as well as the phone number there. Check them out. You'll be happy you did. Otherwise, please, let me ask a huge favor of you. Number one, who do you know that you could share this video with that would actually benefit from this information? An SSDI beneficiary, anybody receiving SSDI that you know about, please share this video with them. It'd be very valuable to them, okay? Let's just do what we can to help everybody protect their monthly benefit. We don't want any garnishments coming in right now. That'd be a really bad situation, okay? There's a share button down below. Thank you. I truly do appreciate it. Otherwise, please subscribe to the channel as well. It's 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button down below. Again, thank you so much. Otherwise, check out the thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos down below in the description or the top of the comment section that I've hand-selected for you. Right now, popping up on your screen, you'll see some videos there. Otherwise, please, just have a nice day. Thank you so much for allowing me to advocate and represent for you. Thank you for your continued trust in me and the content and these videos and everything I'm delivering and serving to you every single day in these videos. I truly do appreciate it. Otherwise, have a nice day. Thanks so much. Have a good one. And I really hope I can see you again soon in the next